Take your concert venue, outdoor festival, or biker rally to the next level with the most explosive band in Texas, Whiskey D.
Well, I've got to run to keep from hiding.
For booking availability and rates, contact us at whiskeydband.com.
Really, I did. I did have a band. Me and Joey Lopez from San Benito, Texas. We said we wanted to make a band. So I ended up, me, Joel Castañeda, Jacob Castañeda, Joseph Scott, Richard Scott, which we were all the same friends that went to the same church for a good while. We would go to la iglesia de los Castañeda. Uh-huh. Y ahí es donde los conocía a todos. Bro, the only instrument left in that church was an accordion. So I didn't have a choice but to pick it up, and it was not what I wanted to play. I wanted to play drums, but Joel's brother, which was Jacob, was on the drums. It was never going to happen. Okay, so ahí empiezan, ahí empieza SIGGNO. Can you make a demo of 3 songs?
How long ago was this, man?
You're talking about 19 years ago?
19 years?
Well, it would be over that. It would be like about 21 years because we had to record it first. So, and then it came out, and so by the time that the first album, it was the year 2000 already. Wow. Porque I clearly remember thinking that the world was going to end in 1999 and it was going to be the year 2000. Yo andaba con Rubén Vela.
The Y2K.
Sí, dije, me voy a morir con Rubén Vela en Arizona. We were in Arizona, bro.
Qué linda muerte.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And I remember being in bed and looking at my...
If there's anybody I want to reach the pearly gates with, it's this man right here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I was just looking at my clock, looking at my watch, like, man, he's going to have sudando. Yeah. Man, that was some crazy feelings, bro.
Yeah.
So shortly after that, they said, can you make a demo? I said, yeah. Made a demo, and we did like 5 songs. They said, can you make an album? Yeah. And en ese tiempo nadie me quería dar canciones. I understand why. But a lot of composers don't want to give songs to starting bands.
Yeah.
So I was kind of forced into, not forced, but blessed to write my own songs, you know. And, por ejemplo, if you really stop to listen to the very first songs that I wrote, it talks about present, past, and future. Like it doesn't even make sense. But what was real was the emotion, you know, because I started singing, no tengo dinero, pero te ofrezco mi amor, píntame como quieras, yo soy como soy, yo solo soy un pobre, pero rico en amor, escúchame si me dejas ir va a llover, está lloviendo en mi corazón. I'm saying, if you leave me, it's going to rain. And I'm saying, it's raining already. ¿Me entiendes? So it's kind of I was just trying to write down my emotions, bro.
No tengo dinero, pero te ofrezco mi amor. Píntame como quieras. Yo soy como soy. Yo solo soy un pobre, pero rico en amor. Escúchame si me dejas ir, va a llover, está lloviendo en mi corazón.
Y de ahí nacen todas esas canciones. When we get to the studio, I had already recorded albums with Ruben, and I had already recorded with Christian bands, so I already knew that.
Yeah.
A tiempo, el tiempo. I knew it. Well, en ese tiempo, pues, my drummer could not do it. And the record label was looking at us like, time. So
the click, click, click he was doing is like the metronome in a studio, which is what keeps the beat straight and without getting slower or faster.
So I get into the studio, bro, and pues yo grabo la batería. Hey, pues right on time, bro. Pero háblame, the very first song.
No sé por qué tú no me quieres. Ahora te arrepientes si me dejas. En mi cuarto llorando, esperándote, tratando de encontrar donde ti se va. Pero háblame para decirme que ya no me quieres.
Está lloviendo, the second one. Una canción de grabé de golpes en el corazón y so forth. I remember I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we went to go eat at Shogun here in McAllen.
Ahí te hacen los chinos, te hacen la comida ahí enfrente y todo. Sales volviendo puro restaurante.
Yeah, that and you get some.
Yeah.
Tienes que ir al baño right after
Chingos de arroz.
So I remember going down this road right here, which is, what is it, 10th?
Mm-hmm. McAllen, Texas.
And I remember going under the bridge, and I remember hearing our song on the radio for the first time, bro.
Mm-hmm. Asustame one time.
Bro. I remember hearing my song for the first time on the radio. I said, wow. You know, like even right now, like when I stop and think about it, I get emotional in a good way, because you never imagine it. You never, again, my dreams as a kid were to simply play in front of 500, 300 people. When I was a kid, I had a dream of having a bus. I would play with the VTC bus, hacían en esos tiempos los Greyhound buses, and I would write Jesse on it. Lo pintaba todo blanco, and I would draw on it. I just, those were my dreams, bro. I did not dream of winning Tejano Music Awards. I did not dream of winning a Grammy. I did not dream of playing at NRG Stadium and breaking the record there for most attendance. I did not dream of going to the city of Mexico and playing in front of 90,000 people. I did not imagine any of the things that have happened to us. I didn't imagine singing, because I didn't sing. I was a drummer.
Yeah.
So I get forced into singing and playing the accordion, and everything else is just, I was a perfectionist in the sense where it wasn't perfect for other people, but it was perfect for me to enjoy it. And I wanted to make music, and that's all that mattered. And I didn't care about anybody's opinion. I didn't care. All I really wanted to do was just show the emotion in the music and keep it nice and simple. And 14 albums later, 19 years later, here we are.
Yeah. And Ruben Vela's looking down on you, just blown away, dude. You know?
You know, bro, I was there when he passed. I was there when he took his last breath. I was there with the family. It was real hard, bro. It wasn't anything easy.
Yeah.
I knew I was in the presence of an accordion legend, an accordion god.
Yeah.
And I was very fortunate. I was very blessed to, I don't know, man, life has its ways of working. If it weren't for this gentle human being, this simple person that didn't talk much but said a lot with his music, I would have not had the opportunity to be here today.